lovelies, my name is Asmo, and today I'm back with some reading of the patch notes. Yes, more patch notes. Why? Because the ranked system has been adjusted. Not fixed, adjusted. What do I mean with adjusted? Well, they made it so that the ranks that we, are in will reflect in the points that we get. So you won't necessarily have to worry about having to compete with the highest level of player statistics. So it's been adjusted, it's been lowered. We can now all enjoy our bronze, silver, gold points the way that they should be. This does mean that if you do underperform, that you will get less points still, because it's still based on performance. But hopefully they will change that by 2.5, if not by Season 3. Few more weeks and then we see what they'll do. But there are patch notes. There are 3 different patch notes that I need to get through because I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. I should have gone through this a lot earlier. But again, I'm late. Anyways, let's go through it. First, they had the mid-season patch notes for the characters that were getting nerfed and buffed. So let's read those, shall we? First off, we have some Vanguard stuff to go through. Captain America has been nerfed, going from base health 650 to 600. Doctor Strange, our lovely Stephen Strange, has gotten a buff where his ult now requires less points. So the energy cost for Eye of Agamotto has gone from 3400 and 3100. You probably won't notice much from that, but it just means you get the ult faster. Groot has also gotten a nerf where his iron wall, the big wall, has gone from 700 health to 600. So our lovely, tanky, gigantic tree has now gotten a wall that is slightly less tanky than he is. Next up, we have some duelists. Spider-Man has gotten a nerf that doesn't really feel like a nerf because his amazing combo, the, punch where he goes... has gone from a 5 meter radius to a 4 meter radius. So, now you just gotta step 5 meters out of range instead of 6. Yay. It doesn't really feel like a nerf, but what can you do? And Winter Soldier has gotten a buff where his Tainted Voltage ability now has 2 charges. The cooldown time has stayed unchanged, so there's not much difference there. Finally, strategists, we have Adam Warlock. His Quantum Magic, his regular attack, has gotten a new effect where if he lands a headshot, it takes off 1 second of cooldown from after a live stream, which is his finger clickies. Which means that instead of waiting 6 seconds and you can get all headshots, you can wait 3 seconds. Next up, we have Cloak and Dagger. As Cloak, you have increased damage to your Dark Force, going from 75 damage per second to 80 damage per second. And as Dagger, the damage has been increased for Light Force Dagger from 15 to 18. Cloak will do a significant amount of damage, but Dagger's still kind of meh. However, attacking as Dagger does mean you heal people, so I'm not complaining. Luna Snow, our lovely K-pop lady, has a adjusted damage fall off. It used to be 60% at 40 meters, but now it is 75%. So there's a higher damage fall off for a little ice attack. And Mantis has increased damage of Life Energy Blast from 50 to 55. So Miss I am basically a DPS has gone from I am basically a bigger DPS. And then there was the team up ability. We already talked about that. Stars in line for Captain America and Winter Soldier, where you now give 50 bonus health to allies within range. So this is only when you leap to a teammate. But that is what they did for the mid-season balancing. They also have some more patch notes from the same day for about the new event and balancing changes and blah, 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 blah. The new event we all know is the Wolverine, the Hellfire Gala Wolverine stuff, where you can get a free skin. It also includes an emote for Emma Frost and an emote for Wolverine, so if you haven't already started, I would highly recommend it. The event itself lasts 21 days, I think. I would suggest going on there pretty quickly, because between each act there's like a day, because it opens the next day after you finish the stuff. So, and then there's also the fact that the second part of it requires you to also do challenges, and then that requires you to do three. Yeah, 3 different sections for that one, and each section opens the next day after finishing the previous section. So again, get on that because it's gonna take a few days to get through that. Also, during the last act, you can actually give a character you would want a new outfit by voting. And Emma Frost is in it, so. Anyways, let's get into this. As I said, a Hellfire event lasts until the 23rd. So you don't have a whole lot of time left. Then there's some costume optimization. There were some problems apparently with Thor's Lord of Asgard costume. There was also a problem with Doctor Strange's zombie costume. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So let's read about the optimizations to that. Thor's Lord of Asgard costume has been refined to improve visibility and ensure the crosshair isn't obstructive. I didn't know that because I don't have this skin, but apparently it was obstructed. Now it's not. And Doctor Strange's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness costume now boasts enhanced visuals, visual details, and voice effects to more accurately capture the essence of the costume's theme. So, before it didn't have the hands, now it does. There's also a new voice. His voice has been adjusted. You can, I think, also turn that off or on, depending on what you want. Let me see. New content. You can now switch all costume-specific sound effects back to the default ones via settings. Yes, so that should include voices. Using the latest S2.0 data, we've recalibrated the baseline data for calculating each hero's performance scores. This is what I talked about earlier, where they've adjusted the rank system. Again, adjusted, not fixed. Locked accounts can now initiate the account deletion process even from a logged out state. So you can now delete your account even if you're not logged in. Don't know if there are people that actually want that kind of information, but there you have it. Your account does need to be locked. Fixes, all platforms, maps and modes. Squash the bug in competitive where an occasional map glitch incorrectly displayed checkpoint gate statuses. Have not encountered this glitch, but apparently it was there. Reined in some mischief in the final part of the Empire of Eternal Night Midtown map, where Loki's illusions could be placed in unexpected locations. Again, did not know that that was a thing, because I usually put them in regular places, but yeah. Fixed an issue in giant-sized Brain Blast, where destroying enemy summons would also count toward enlarging heroes' heads. Oh, I did have this one, but it's fine. Heroes! Stealth Special Breaker. We've sliced through a glitch where if Wolverine responds to a fastball special request while with Invisible Woman's ultimate, it will sometimes result in abnormal invisibility effects. I don't play Wolverine too much, so I wouldn't know that was a thing, but that has been fixed, so all ye Wolverine people, I don't know if this was in your favor, but now it's gone. An unexpected thing. We've rocked out a fix for an issue that allowed the Thing's Embattled Leap to target teammates within an enemy Invisible Woman's ultimate. Now he'll be as clueless as he should be. Okay, so you were able to jump towards your teammates before, but now it's not possible anymore. Sorry, Thing players. Cloak and Dagger Shield shenanigans. We've zapped a bug where their ultimate would sneakily still do damage to foes protected by Magneto's Iron Bulwark or Hulk's Bruce Banner Indestructible Guard. Talk about an unexpected plot twist. Indeed. So again, sorry Cloak and Dagger players, you now can no longer do damage to people protected by the bubble. Or bubbles, as the case may be. Wolverine's Aerial Annihilator fixed a flaw in the second stage of his ultimate where mid-air knockbacks lost their bite and dealt no damage. Now when Wolverine soars into the fray, every strike is felt with the raw power of a true berserker. Wolverine has become useful again, because apparently your ult didn't do much. Rocket Revamp. Eliminated an occasional speed decay glitch in his rocket propulsion ability, impacting his smooth movement. Now every blast-off is as snappy and daring as a mixtape drop from the Milano. Actually never noticed that. I play him quite a lot. Apparently his rocket propulsion didn't work properly. It has been fixed though. Mr. Fantastic's Fantastic Flex Fix. We've untangled an issue in his flexible elongation ability where hitting targets inside portals caused unexpected displacement. Now when Mr. Fantastic bends the limits of physics, his movements are as smart and precise as his genius. So apparently there was a problem with hitting targets or portals. I can somewhat imagine. Imagine having that in real life. Oh my god, my arms. Anyways. And then there's altitude assurance. Fixed a network and instability related bug that could sometimes abruptly yank wall climbing heroes back to the ground after reaching the highest point. Now every climb is as steady and heroic as your soaring abilities. Oh, that explains a lot. That actually happened to me. I did not know that was a bug. I just thought it was rubber banding. It was so abrupt. But apparently, these are fixes to the heroes and some fixes to the maps and modes that happened. And some costume fixes. And again, make sure to do the Hellfire Gala moments thing, because you get free stuff. You get free coins for the battle pass, you get free outfit for Wolverine, free emotes are available, more points are available, and there is a new costume for a hero on the line, so get through it, people. Snap, snap. And then there is one more patch note I want to get through. This one is from May 8th, which is today. Actually, this one's new. The upcoming new patch of Marvel Rivals drops on May 8, 2025 at 9 UTC. This update comes with new event game mode, Giant Size Hive Mind, new Sunshine Summer Skin bundles for Rocket, Raccoon, and Squirrel, new emote and spray wheels, and more improvements. This update requires no server downtime. Here's a look at what's coming in the patch. Behold the evolution of the Giant Size Brain Blast, the all-new Giant Size Hive Mind. Prepare to let your oversized noggins shine as one during these windows. This one runs from May 9th to May 12th, and then from May 16th to May 19th. So that is this weekend and next weekend. New in the store will be Rocket Raccoon Sunshine Raccoon bundle and Squirrel Sunshine Squirrel bundle. These are the summer outfits that people have probably heard about, so some new content, and the emote and spray wheel has been reimagined. They are now split into two separate wheels with dedicated hotkeys for lightning fast twitching. In the cosmetic sprays menu, you can now set your current spray wheel to be shared across all heroes. Okay, so I can have one spray menu for all my heroes. Awesome, then I don't have to set different sprays for them. A new quick equip feature has been added. Emotes can be automatically slot into the corresponding hero's emote wheel upon acquisition. And when the spray wheel is set to apply to all newly earned sprays, can also be equipped instantly. Okay, so now we have two different wheels, one for emotes, one for sprays. And for the sprays, you can have just equip also. You have your sprays for all the heroes, and for the emote, you can have them for that specific hero. Portraits in heroes have been updated to reflect their current equipped costumes. Oh, so now when we go into heroes, we can see which costume we have equipped in a hero. Awesome. Of course, there are also some fixes. All platforms. This is for all platforms. Maps and modes. Vanquish the glitch that would sometimes occur under rare circumstances where players who didn't provide the most healing in a match were mistakenly awarded the gifted healer badge. I was wondering, I was playing with a friend who got back into playing it after only playing 2 matches. So he was like level 2 or something. And somehow he got the gifted healer badge even though he did like 8,000 healing. And the other healer did more. Didn't know why it was happening. Apparently it was a glitch. And apparently it's very rare, even though he got it multiple times. Anyways, heroes! Jeff's missing meal. We've wiped out a glitch where in controller mode, when Jeff the Landshark swallowed 6 enemies with his ultimate ability, only 5 avatar icons showed up on screen. Now our fantastic friend will see his 6-piece meal every time. I haven't played Jeff in a while, so I didn't know this was a thing. But Jeff mains, you can now see that you have 6 people instead of 5. Unless you have 2 Loki clones. That's also a thing. Banner space out. We smashed the bug that left all 3 forms of Bruce Banner unable to bind the jump action to the spacebar. Now Banner can leap into action as intended. Yeah, I've not messed with that, so I didn't know it was a thing, but now we can all jump to action. Apparently there's also another. We've remedied an oversight where in anonymous mode, using voice chat still reveals your original name. Thank God I've not been using voice chat. Oh, that would have been horrible. If you don't know why that would be horrible, it means that your teammates could go into match chat and say ban this character because they can see your name and then look up what your main is. And I have anonymous mode on in ranked, just so people can't target ban me. Because while I don't necessarily need a target ban, I can just snag up Emma Frost and go ham on people anyways. It would be very annoying. Because I've seen it happen where people just go, oh, this person is Lord on this character, let's target ban them. It's not fun. Anyways, those were the patch notes that I wanted to go through. 3 different patch notes, 2 from April 30th and 1 for today. I hope this helped with deciding to go back to ranked, because now you don't have to worry about competing with top 500 people anymore in your own rank. If you have watched this and this was helpful for you, maybe consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Next video is going to be a how to Marvel Rivals again, this time with the Golden God, Adam Warlock. For now, I will say goodbye. Ciao.